Ready? Go. That was loud. You like that? Hi, I'm Lacey J. I'm an entrepreneur who started a social media agency at age 22. Weird, I know. I've been niching it down and building it up over the last 11 years, and a long 11 years they have been. Being on social media so much is hard on my and my team's mental health, so we work to find routines, balance, and focus on ethics that keep us showing up authentically online. If you manage social media accounts and you feel confused, unfocused, or straight up wackadoo, welcome to the club. We meet here once a week. Hello, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. There's a lot to go through today, so let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about some things that are working well on social media right now, and I've got 4 things to get through, okay? Number 1 thing that's working well on social media right now is what I call partnered content blitzes, okay? It sounds fun. Basically, what it means is, let's say it's the last week of a month, you're sitting down with another person, a client, a partner, a colleague, whatever it is, and you're spending maybe an hour writing content for the next month together. So maybe we're doing 2 posts a week on a platform. I'll do all the Tuesday posts. They'll do all the Thursday posts. We'll talk as we're going. For this one, I'm going to do this topic. For this one, I'm going to do this topic. So it's just so nice to be able to work with another person, not to have to be siloed and doing stuff on your own. The creativity and ideas that can bounce back and forth during a partnered content blitz, it's amazing. It's very efficient, extremely efficient. Also gives you the opportunity to both write and edit in the same session. So if I write a piece of content, I show it to somebody else, I get feedback, we finalize it, it gets scheduled. Very, very, very efficient way to get content written for the month that's coming. So find a partner, do some writing. You might be able to get a whole month of content scheduled ahead of time if you do it that way. Good luck. The second thing that I think is really interesting that is working well right now, I asked this question in SprySpace, which is our Facebook group, and I got a response from Deanna, who runs a dog-related account. It does well on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. She said what's working well right now, surprisingly, is that Facebook is actually growing from using Facebook Reels, okay? So Facebook Reels have been introduced for a few months now, most of 2022, and people aren't doing a lot with them right now. It's kind of an afterthought. Nobody's making Reels for Facebook right now. But what Deanna said she's doing is she's taking the Instagram Reels that she's creating. She's using a tool called Snaptic. Snaptic is a place where you can download video from TikTok, from Instagram, to be able to use on other platforms without some of the watermarks that come from downloading straight in the platform. So what she's doing is she's downloading these videos and then uploading them as an original reel on Facebook. And so her thought process is maybe Facebook is prioritizing these reels right now as it's a new product or a new line, a new type of post. Maybe it's prioritizing that in the algorithm to test and see how people respond to reels on Facebook. And so since not a lot of people are using them right now, maybe she's seeing that growth because of that algorithmic prioritization. So, I mean, if you've got the bandwidth to try it, why not? If you're making Instagram Reels, give it a try. Download them, upload it into Facebook Reels, and see if it gets you some growth like it has for Deanna and her dog page, which is Kevin the Burner, if you want to find it. Okay, a third thing that we're finding working well on social media right now is longer term ads on Facebook. A lot of the time within the businesses that we help manage, we'll do short term ads. We'll take a piece of content that we've put together and published, and we'll amplify it with an ad for a few days. Well, what Amber from Spry is testing with one of her clients is ads that are running almost a whole month. Every week they're coming in and they're checking on the ad, and if it's performing well, they're increasing the budget and increasing the timeline. And it's pretty amazing the results she's been able to get. Throughout the whole month, she got a website traffic ad down to about 25 cents per click, and she got a page likes ad down under 50 cents per page like. And this is for a countertop company, okay? It's one thing if you've got like a bakery and you can put pictures of cupcakes up and everybody wants to click and see it. It's another thing when you've got like Cold Stone, okay? And you're trying to get people to give the thumbs up. You're trying to get people to go to the website. You're trying to get them to like the page. So this is impressive data we're seeing coming through. If your ad strategy has been kind of shorter term, it might be time to try something a little bit different and do a longer term advertisement. Just see how it works. Experimentation is everything. And so if you can experiment with a new strategy that's working well for someone else, you might be able to see some good results for yourself as well. Okay, the last thing on my list that is working really well right now on social media is presence management. There are so many different aspects to presence management, but the one that I want to talk about specifically today is responding to comments, okay? When you work so hard to create a piece of content, or even if you work medium hard to create a piece of content, okay, you're still pouring in time, energy, effort to creating something. And when you get a response back from someone and they actually comment, ask a question, give a compliment, share a relatable story, this is the point. It was the point of why you put this content out in the first place, is to get a reaction from somebody. So if you are not paying attention after you've created a piece of content and you've put it online, you might be missing opportunities to connect with people. We always at Spry try to remind people what the purpose is of social media in the first place, and the number one purpose is connection. So if you're creating content and you're not connecting with the people who are responding to it, you're just missing out on a really big opportunity to connect and to use social media for what it's really intended for. So try to just put on your schedule 15 minutes a day, maybe 30 minutes a week, at least weekly, hopefully more than that. You're in your accounts, you're scrolling through your content, you're responding to people's comments, because that's the point. We're trying to make connections with humans, and that's the opportunity that you have when somebody comments on your content. Hey, if you're looking for ways to build your foundational social media strategy skills, we've got a course for that. I worked with Adrian Harvey, who's the lead digital strategist at Spry, has a master's in digital media, and has worked in digital marketing for over 10 years to create this course. The course is called Social Media on Purpose, and it takes all of the lessons we've learned over our combined 24 years in the industry and distills them down into bite-sized lessons for you to enjoy. If you're interested, check it out at thinkspry.com/courses. Also, we're kind of cute and funny if that's important to you. So before you head out for the rest of your week and get your work done and relax with your friends and family, my one thought for this week is just to get outside. It's getting into spring now, and there's flowers and there's sunshine and there's birds, and there really is nothing quite so healing for us than to be in nature. I think we get so isolated, both physically and mentally, inside the four walls of our homes and our offices, and getting out in nature where we can experience this sense of awe, and we can get curious, and we can notice things and look closer and spend time. One of my favorite things to do is just, if I see a bird come into view, I try to watch that bird for as long as I can, for as long as it can stay in my eyesight. It's a really good meditative practice for people who don't like meditating, because it's a nice little structured time. There's a beginning and an end, but I don't know exactly how long it will last. I just try to tune in that focus for as long as I can. And I always feel very accomplished and proud of myself when I'm done, which maybe that's silly, but get outside, spend a little time outside, get your face out of your screen for a little while. I know it's hard for me too, but it's important. So I hope you have a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Social Media with Lacey J is brought to you by Spry Social Media Marketing, edited and produced by Chad Hinman, and executive produced by Lacey J. Fott.